Hey y'all, thank you for checking out my reading. I have a kind of a quick intuitive message. So before I started this, I was getting like really strong buzzing in my ears, so I feel like there could be a group of people or just like a community talking about you right now, whether that's good or bad. I also just feel like you need to be aware of your privacy levels when it comes to all your accounts, any online presences. Make sure that you are changing your passwords frequently, and if you can, turn on the two authentic factor thing, whatever that is. Basically just protect yourself, make sure you're safe. I'm feeling like you have like a computer hacker, or there could just be one in your midst. It's really weird. Like, I've been having this weird issue going on with my mouse. Like, it'll work, and then all of a sudden it just like doesn't work randomly, and then it like works again. Just like weird little things I'm hearing like that. So Spirit just wants you to go over your computer, any programs that you don't recognize or aren't used, and 111 on the clock on the reading there. So that's definitely an angel message. I feel like this is really important for someone right now. Just make sure you're deleting all that software. If you need to take it to a computer tech guy because you're unsure, Spirit's saying like go ahead and do that. Do anything you can just to make sure you're good. What I'm hearing is it could just be like a jealous old friend who's trying to like take ideas from you, or it could be even a previous like past ex who had installed this. I'm hearing even a number of couple years ago, and for some of you, you have no idea. It kind of links into really weird now that I'm thinking about it. I saw on YouTube yesterday, this video came up that this lady had like left her ex-husband, moved so many miles away, and basically found out for years later like he was stalking her through he had hacked her security system. So here he is over 2,000 miles away, and he was able to stalk and see on her phone when she was coming going their whole home security system, which had like 5 different cameras. He could track anything, and they hadn't been together for like 5 or so years, and he was doing this. So if you've had any red flags, just something to be wary of. No one needs that negative energy for 2002. People that are holding on to you, these karmic ties that just will not let go. It's honestly just time to do whatever you can to protect yourself and keep yourself safe, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. We've got the mediator here, so you could be someone who tends to always just kind of want to keep things balanced for everyone and fair, but I feel like Spirit's really implying on this situation, like whatever you're going through, your safety, your priority is you and your family number one. Some of you may have kids, some of you may have pets. But yeah, whatever it is and whoever you need to protect yourself from, just make sure you do. Your angels, of course, are helping protect you, but sometimes you need some actual protection in the 3D as well. So put the shoe where it fits. If this doesn't resonate and that's not your story, then please don't make it your story. But yeah, just a really important message of just being safe and making sure that you're okay. So another thing, just before we get into it, got the Messiah there as well. So just basically right now you're looked at as a very positive light person. So a lot of lower vibrational energies are trying to attach themselves to you and essentially like take your energy or stifle your energy. They don't want you to see like basically the capability you have of achieving all the dreams you want and more. So at this point, so many people in your life, even since you've been growing up, maybe family, friends, teachers, I just heard, bosses, jobs, they always kind of like played down your talents and your abilities and how you were. And I feel like for some of you, you've been stepping out on your own and really seeing that you are capable of even more than you maybe thought possible. And Spirit's encouraging you that that was always inside of you, that strength, and just to keep going. And I'm hearing basically, so what the first situation about the privacy and security thing, basically it could have been that this already happened a while back, and that's maybe why you're protecting your peace now. And if not, it's just something to be aware of, because you seem like a person that just entirely wants to protect their peace, remain positive, and kind of move forward and let go of any negative people or cycles. So yeah, I just feel like with the problem with that is these people are unwilling to let go of you, and you just need to remain strong. And Spirit says persevere, cut the cords. I did do a reading the other day, a quick intuitive message on cut the cords, so maybe check that out. And feel like overall some of you could even have left job situations concerning your safety, trying just really hard to be independent and be on your own. I'm hearing there could have been people around you that just really didn't have your best interests at heart. People could have been putting you down, just maybe like even trying to stop your success and your growth and your abundance. You could have not even maybe realized all that was happening until you left certain situations. But Spirit wants you to realize that, of course, Divine sees all that. It's almost like Divine, I'm hearing whoever I'm reading for, you're so protected that it's like, if someone starts to do something wicked on you, or like, just like saying evil crap about you, or like trying to imply that you're not going to make it, like, well, I hope they don't make it, you know, basically I feel like you're so protected from Spirit that whenever that kind of starts to happen, like Divine, like God steps in, is like, whoa, hold on a minute, like, who do you think you're messing with? Like one of my children? I don't think so. And they, like, he stops it dead in its tracks, like completely just cuts out the nonsense, allows you to move forward with your life. So if people have been slandering your name, or were trying to get your position at work, or slow you down from a position, whatever the case, I'm hearing for you, or even an ex I've heard like trying to prevent you from moving forward, just know that's going to come to an end. The more that this person or these people or this job, whatever, tries to prevent you from moving forward, they're just going to be exposed for exactly what they're doing, especially if you're not the one to sit there and talk about it and they are just going on about it. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, well, clearly this person has some sort of jealousy or ulterior motive. Most people, 9 out of 10 people, will see it for what it is. You will always get the few flying monkeys that are close with them that just refuse to see that person in that kind of light and will make a judgment about you. But just remember, like Spirit always says, and like, you just don't need those people in your life. You know what I mean? You need people that are uplifting, supportive, and if someone were to say something negative about you, automatically they would question it and just go, no, that's not the person I know. Or they would nod their head, listen to them, not say anything, and then go actually ask you about it. Anyone who wouldn't ask you about it would assume is just honestly not really a friend of yours, because either A, they're not using their common sense, or B, they just genuinely didn't really have your best interest at heart. So you could be going through any of these situations, all of these situations, but essentially what Spirit wants you to know is stop being the mediator this month. You are the Messiah. You're a leader. You're a natural born leader, and the way you feel in your beliefs and what you've been standing up for and against people, it's just starting to show who you truly are. And Spirit just says continue to shine, and just let the kind of naysayers take themselves out, if that makes sense, you know, by making up drama and silly stuff. If this pertains to career, a lot of you are going to be making some career changes for 2022. Definitely encouraged by Spirit and your angels during this time to any intuitive hits you get, anything you feel really sure about. Of course, don't do anything like crazy impulsive unless you feel it's right, but weigh out the pros and cons and just know that your intuition is being guided right now by your angels. So if you feel like a call to go in an opposite direction, say for example you work a 9 to 5 in an office, but you want to own your own restaurant, or you know, start cooking or something just totally opposite, like a night and day essentially in a career change, Spirit's saying go for it. Just of course make sure that it's necessary and everything's going to work out okay for you. Plan it out a bit. But at the same time, don't be afraid to try new things and jump into new risks, especially after everything you've been through. Divine's ready to surprise you and honestly show you that you deserve it. So I feel like whoever I'm reading this for, stay prayed up. Know that toxic situations and drama are coming to closures and an end. And the way that most of you have handled yourself, I'm hearing, is very graceful and just truly shows who you are as a person. So that's why Spirit never wanted you to rebuttal, to get in the middle of the arguments, to stand up for yourself, because a lot of people saw it for what it was anyway. But yeah, that's the short intuitive message I was getting. Thank you very much. Until next time, Earth Angel 111, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.